so we are back for another week of forecast. Gonna try to keep it as quick as always. Try to keep it as quick as possible, but you know how I sometimes tend to get into what we're talking about, and then I go on a little bit longer than I had intended. Okay, so we're gonna start with Euro USD. So what I'm noticing from the last couple of weeks of me losing pretty bad on Euro USD, I also lost pretty bad on, I think, oh, it wasn't that bad. It was just GBP, JPY that I lost a little bit on last week. Is even though it may not be like, and it kind of is the start of a month, but I would even say in the middle of the month, it is super helpful to go to the monthly just to get an overall picture. If you don't get that overall picture, I think I was using more so like the weekly or maybe the daily and the 4 hour, and that's why I came up on some loss, because I didn't see the pullback. In the on the monthly chart, the pullback may be a little bit bigger than you are able to see on like the daily or the 4 hour. So I'm going to suggest that you go to the monthly in order to get your overview of the full one, no matter what time, no matter what, no matter where in the month we are. So just to kind of start with Euro USD, I am still kind of looking at it. I'm just trying to wait for it to get out of consolidation. Last time it was in the area that it's currently in right now, it was in consolidation for what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months, almost 7 months. So I kind of expect it to be the same here. We're only on month 3 in here. So what I'm thinking is I'm not going to do anything until I can see either a close, let me make this a little bit bigger, a close above here or a close below here. And I mean down here. I would have to see a candle kind of fully fill in. Let me get my brush tool. I'll use this candle right here as an example. I would need to see a fully closed in candle first, and it would be like, actually, you know what, let's use the highlighter. I think that'll give me a bit bigger. Yeah, so I would have to see the candle kind of fully close in there, and then I would have to see another candle start there, and then so on and so forth, and watching it move down. But I'm not gonna make any moves until, or put in any positions on Euro USD anymore. I feel like Euro USD has taken enough of my money, so I'm not gonna do anything until I can see an actual close. Now up here, it would have to be like well above this guy right here in order for me to actually get in on a position on Euro USD. So that is for Euro USD. Let's skip down to GBPJPY. I'm actually pretty highly interested in GBPJPY. However, again, with waiting for the close and the retest is going to save you a crap ton. So what I'm looking for is I need grab this guy. I'm going to need to see a candle close above there. This brush tool always be trying to blow me. Anyway, I'm looking for a close above there, and then so on and so forth with more candles. I'm not going to do anything until I can actually see a close above here. And this may only seem like a small amount of space in between here, but you'd be surprised because this is on the monthly, and I think I did this with a 1 lot, and I think on this one, if I'm not mistaken, it's like $800 or at least 1,000. No, sorry, I'm lying to you. It was I don't quite remember. I think it was like $3,000 or something like that. So you'd be surprised about how many pips you can actually collect in between here. So I'm doing a lot of waiting this week before I even make a move on anything. I need to see where price is going to go, where price is headed based upon what it's kind of been doing, and move from there. It looks like as of right now, this isn't an uptrend, so which is good. So we just have to wait for a close above here. This was a pretty prominent area, and I would assume that maybe you could see some stuff happening here based upon it having a little bit in consolidation right up in this area, some space where price kind of hit right here, which is an even number, which makes sense. That's a bank level. So we are going to see a little static right here, but I do need to see a break and a close before I even get in on GBPJPY. And I'm just going to stick with the monthly, if that's okay, to just kind of give you that overview like I was talking about. So we did EU, we did GJ. Let's go to NZDUSD. All right, on NZD, what it looks like to me is happening right now, let me try to make this a little bit bigger without cutting that other stuff off, is we're getting a pullback. Sometimes when the wick gets really long, it's really, we can see a pullback all the way to there. So I'm thinking my analysis, I believe we are going to see a pullback to there. Now, because it's so close, I won't be taking a position. I would have to see a close below here in order for me to actually get in on a position. And then I would only ride it until about right there, which is with a level that I kind of had set up before, which is, again, it's another psychological level or another bank level. So I'm not going to be making any type of moves on NZD. Again, doing a lot of waiting just to see what price is going to do. Because this does look like a strong pullback to me, and then we could see it head back down in a bearish direction. So that's NZD. Let's shoot over to USD. Where are we at? Oh, sorry, it's right below it. USD CAD. All right, so on USD CAD, I feel like it could be some consolidation happening. However, with kind of what it's doing right now, I feel like once we get to around, get the highlighter, and it's headed in that direction. Once we get into this area, you might see a little consolidation, and if it is able to, after that consolidation, break through, come up and retest, I'm going to be looking for a short position heading down. Now I'm probably only going to hold it to this point, which is another psychological level, all the even numbers. I'm only going to hold it to this point, and then I'll wait to see what happens once it gets below here, because it does look like if it can get below here, and in it, let's see, if we can manage to get below here, we could see a strong pull to the downside. Why am I doing this? No, it's fine. We'll do this. Like, I would hold until maybe there. Let's see. Let me scoot over. I'd probably cut it actually a little bit shorter. Oh no, that was about that. I'd be about or around there. So we would do, because this would just be like another level. Let me scoot this guy, oops, over. All right, come over here, scoot him over like so. So yeah, if, again, I would wait to see what happens when it gets here. If it's able to break through here, I would get in for a short, then wait to see what happens from there, because it's a strong possibility that it could need some type of retest to come back up here. Like I said, but once it gets past here, I'm looking for another retest. Sometimes it can pull down to right about there, then retest, then head back down. So I'm looking for more so, I think on more than, I would say on all of the pairs this week, I'm looking for a break, a retest, and a hold, basically. A hold, if it breaks, it retests, and then a close below or a close above, I'm definitely getting in on a couple positions with that. So, which, you know, it's fine. Okay, so after USD CAD, I was also looking at Chef JPY. So this one was pretty interesting because I don't think I've even traded on this one in quite a while. So that's cool. That's exciting. Maybe it'll be exciting for you too, especially if it's something that you use or that you trade on. However, kind of the same thing. A lot of me waiting. There's a little bit of a gap there. So what I'm thinking on this one It's already kind of rejected. Let me squeeze or get in here a little bit tighter so you can see what the hell I'm talking about. We're not just rambling on. It's already starting to reject here. So until, I mean, and this could be really, it could be good if it goes, you know, to the upside on a long position, but it could be really good if it goes to the downside on a down position, because there is a lot of room here. And I probably would hold it, shoot, until around in this direction. Now, that is going to take a long time. You have to keep in mind that this is on the monthly chart. For it to get from where it is currently to down here could be a very long time. So will I hold my position that long? Hell no. I'm not going to hold my position that long. That would be crazy, depending upon your account size. My account, she's not putting up with the bullshit, so we're not going to even try to pretend like we're going to be doing that. I'm someone like I can stay in a trade for about a month, and I have before, but I get kind of restless after a while. Like, okay, like this, that's enough. That's enough. We've done enough here, Ash. So I'm waiting on this one to manage to, once it can, if it can, keeps trying this area. Once it breaks up here, then I'll be looking at, let me grab my brush tool. I'll be looking for it to get through here, come back down for a retest, and then I'll probably be getting out right here, because if I'm not mistaken, let me squeeze this guy up. Yeah, like I'm not going past there, which is basically where it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna even try to continue to hold unless I get some type of news or information that basically says that it's safe to hold that position. Now again, like what I was saying, if this goes down to, oops, this goes to the bearish direction, this could be really good. We could see it come back down, maybe go up for a retest about there. I'm just going based upon the levels that I see here. It's always easier if you use the wicks as kind of like a basis to where price is going to go to when it goes to retest, price is going to go to when it stops, that sort of thing. And then you could look to maybe a little bit of something here. This is what I'm kind of seeing. If it goes to the downside. And when I'm making these, I'm just trying to show you based around where price had previously touched, price had previously touched, price had previously touched. So it's just easier so that you look back on the past that it's had, so you know where price went, you know where price is going, and then you can base your decision on whether or not you're going to be you know, getting in on a position or not. Now, of course, you don't want that to be the only thing you want to use. You want to use Hakanashi or whatever other indicators help you to get some kind of confluence. Don't just get in on a trade based upon one thing. You need, well, I use three. I use three, if not more. If I can get more, I'm going for it. But if I if I can't, I'm just going with the three. I'll use the EMA. I do use the Hakanashi along with the RSI, which is down here at the bottom. And it's for the RSI, I go based off of this 50 mark right here. And anything above the 50 that matches with the Hakanashi, as long as the Hakanashi is green and it's above the 50, I'm going for a long, along with another third confluence. And if the Hakanashi is red and below the 50, I'm going for a short. So I hope that this was helpful. Please leave me a comment and let me know if there's anything that you want me to go over next time, or if there's something that you're interested in that you want me to kind of look over or go over. I hope you guys have a great trading week. Get after it.